What makes someone really attractive? The kind of person who walks into a room and instantly grabs everyone's attention, making people want to connect with them. Is it their style, or the way they talk? Overall, what turns someone into a gentleman with a strong pull? Hey guys, I'm Mr. Jack, back with another awesome video. Today, we're diving into the topic of gentlemen and charismatic people. In this video, we're cutting straight to the chase and talking about why some people are such gentlemen and why they have so many fans. Let's get into it. We all live in two worlds that shape our lives. The first world is the one where external events happen. It's where our relationships with friends, family, and partners are formed, where our business and work, our university studies, and everything that makes up our day-to-day life takes place. It's our outer world. Then there's the second world, the one happening inside us. This is the world that defines our relationship with ourselves, basically, how you feel about yourself. Whenever we see a gentleman, whether in a movie or in real life, we're always impressed. Sometimes, we even want to imitate them to be a bit like that person. But copying those behaviors as someone else feels fake and just doesn't work. So why is it that a gentleman's actions seem so attractive, but when someone else tries the same thing, it just doesn't stand out at all? We're all trying to find ways to be more attractive and charismatic by doing certain things in our outer world, like copying the styles and behaviors of gentlemen. But here's the key point. True gentlemen make specific changes within themselves, in their inner world, and those changes naturally show up in the outer world. Guys, in this video, I'm gonna share 5 changes you can make in yourself to be as attractive as Leonardo DiCaprio. As always, I suggest you grab a pen and paper and take notes on the important stuff. Let's get started. Number 1, self-awareness. Gentlemen are people who truly know themselves. So, what does it mean to know yourself well? It means being fully aware of your strengths and weaknesses and accepting your flaws. They don't think that gentlemen are perfect or flawless people. Instead, they've accepted that every person, just by being human, has certain weaknesses as part of their growth journey. Gentlemen embrace their flaws and come to terms with the fact that, yes, I have these negative traits, and they use the energy that comes from accepting this to strengthen their positive qualities. In the end, they reach a really solid level of self-awareness. Number 2, responsibility. The second major trait that's deeply ingrained in these individuals is responsibility. They are incredibly responsible and take full ownership of their lives and choices. This means that whenever they make a decision, they accept responsibility for either the success or failure of that decision. When you look at people whose relationships with their partners have fallen apart or who struggle to build successful friendships, it's often because they haven't taken personal responsibility. You can see it in even the smallest aspects of their lives. When you believe in yourself, when you have faith in yourself, you need to be responsible for every decision you make. If this sense of responsibility kicks in before you make a decision, you can be sure you'll make much better ones. The third trait that makes gentlemen so unique is their strong sense of worthiness. This feeling of worthiness is the foundation for everything good or bad that happens in their lives. Let me explain with an example. Imagine you see an attractive girl on the street. It doesn't matter whether you end up in a relationship with her or not, or whether you manage to attract her. Before you even approach her or ask her out, there's an internal conversation happening. Do I feel worthy of being with her or not? This is entirely internal whether or not you believe you deserve to be with that girl. If your answer is no, then you need to work on your self-esteem, because even if you manage to attract her, the relationship won't feel fulfilling. The same goes for business and financial matters. Do you believe you deserve the best business opportunities, the best house, or the best car? Gentlemen see themselves as worthy in all areas of life, even if they haven't yet achieved everything they're aiming for. Number 4, gentlemen respect and value their bodies. Let me give you an example. A gentleman never has multiple sexual relationships just for the sake of it. Society might say that a guy with a lot of sexual partners is more attractive, but that's completely wrong. As someone who's seen a lot, let me tell you right now, a true gentleman, a truly attractive and strong man, especially in the eyes of women, is someone with a strong character. A gentleman cares about who he shares himself with because he knows he's putting his whole being into that relationship. Gentlemen would rather not have any sexual relationships at all than get into one just for the sake of it, especially if it's only to satisfy a physical need. They don't settle for someone they don't actually like, just to meet their own needs. A gentleman would rather endure the discomfort and stay true to his standards than lower them. I encourage you to adopt this mindset too. A mindset where you see yourself as worthy of the best relationships and the best experiences, and you become a chooser. You decide how your life plays out, instead of letting life impose its challenges on you. Let's do a quick recap. Number 1, self-awareness. Number 2, responsibility. Third, a strong sense of worthiness. Fourth, they care about who they connect with and respect their bodies. And lastly, they don't accept forced relationships and aim to become the ones who make the choices. By following these 5 steps, you'll be more of a gentleman than 80% of the guys around you. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, do it right now and follow my channel, cause we've got a lot of important stuff to cover together. Until the next video, take care.